40 years at the top of Egyptian politics, 30 of them as president, Mohammed Hosni Mubarak has been America's rock-solid asset in the Middle East. He's been willing to coexist with Israel. He's dealt firmly with Islamic fundamentalism here in Egypt. And now it all seems to be ending like this. His party headquarters trashed and burned, the main square of his capital occupied by people demanding that he goes. So what can he do next? Up to now, he's offered compromise after compromise. He's promoted his closest ally, Omar Suleiman, to vice president to help ease his own way out of power. General Suleiman is the one who appears on television now, not Mr. Mubarak, and makes the announcements. But the demonstrators still insist that the president must go. So what will Mr. Mubarak do now? A senior reformist from his ruling party says the president will offer a new compromise in the next few days.
I think people will understand that it is not a tactics to just let them go home, but it is a mindset change to achieve the results of their protest.
So a referendum on a new constitution could take place within, what, 2.5 months?
Yeah, between 60 to 90 days.
But the crowds in the square aren't chanting Mubarak out in 90 days. They want him out right now. Incidents of serious brutality like this one, where a security van from his ruling party rammed its way through a group of demonstrators, have made people more determined than ever to get rid of him. Does the president have any other options? Well, there is, of course, the army, the bedrock of the regime. Will the troops move in to clear the square at this late stage? Well, they had their chance when the gang started moving in yesterday, but the soldiers sided with the demonstrators instead. The big danger is, of course, that if President Mubarak simply goes away, he'll leave a huge power vacuum behind him. He's always been careful not to allow any other rival political parties to establish themselves here. What worries Western countries is that free and democratic elections might allow the Islamist Muslim Brotherhood to take power here, with the possibility, at any rate, they might turn Egypt into some kind of Iran.
The Muslim Brotherhood are not thinking of establishing an Islamic state unless the majority, crushing majority of the people are behind it. Otherwise, it will be another source of Islamism dictatorship.
But those are questions for the future. For now, the troubles in the streets have turned this city into an angry, frightened, violent place with no real law and order. And it's hard to think that things will be better tomorrow.